Oops. Okay. Watch the replay. Thanks for joining me. Quick broadcast. See who's here. And there we go. Alright, let's get this party started, shall we? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being here. This is... I'm waiting for a couple of friends to come in here. Thanks for coming in. Shelley, nice to have you here. This is my Monday broadcast, which is Man Up Monday. But this is also... let's get the glasses so you're not seeing the... Oh, my eyes are fuzzy. Thanks for everyone you follow, Shelley. Appreciate that. This is Man Up Monday, but truth be told, I'm doing this for Women's History Month. After an event yesterday that really woke me up to something important, I want to share this for the men and for the ladies. So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. And if you're here for the first time, great. Love to have you here. If you are here for the first time, please make sure you follow me. So swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Droid, or tap the little guy in the corner, and make sure you're following me so you know when my broadcasts are happening. Sorry, I'm just trying to put the glasses on so I can see without reflecting back at the phone. Shush. So, topic today is Women's History Month. In particular about how men can deal with women in a positive way. I didn't put that exactly in the title, but I'll get to that in a minute. So bear with me whilst I wait for a few people joining the room. I've got some East Coasters who should be coming in any moment. I'm just waiting to see if they show up. So thanks for being here. 5 things requested. First of all, make sure you are following me on Periscope. How do you do hearts? You just tap the screen. It's easy. You tap the screen, you'll notice hearts come up. Anywhere on the screen, in fact, just not on the comments. Hi, Trixie. How are you? Just seeing who you're new on this, I guess. We have a picture, which is good. Just tap on the screen and hearts come up. That's how it works. Sorry, if you're on a mobile device. If you're on a computer, it doesn't work. There you go. See? Easy. If you tap, you also should see balloons going up too, because I did put in birthday, I think, in my hashtags. I did, yeah. So you should see balloons going up as well. I'm waiting for a few people to come in still, because this is a late scope for me. Usually do it earlier than this, but my East Coast friends should be showing up soon, and I'm kind of padding till they get here. Now, see you, son. Oh, Sandy. I should have realized in the picture. Oh, duh. Trixie, huh? Your secret ID. Shh, secret, safe with me. I won't tell anybody. Thanks for being on my scope. You're on Periscope. Nicely. So, yes, so 5 things I request from my viewers, and you're one of them. Is make sure you follow me on Periscope, so thanks for being here. Second, tap screen for hearts. See the balloons is going up as well because I have a hashtag birthday in my title. There's a lot of secret emoticons you can get if you put in a hashtag word, like there was hashtag Oscars, got a little popcorn bank boxes to go up the screen too. So fun stuff. Follow me, make sure you are following me. Secondly, if you share this out on Twitter and share it on Periscope, which you can do by swiping right on your phone. Sorry, think in my head. Yeah, swipe right on the phone, and you can tap share, and you can share it on Twitter, you can share it on Periscope as well. That's another couple of things. And that's first, follow me. Second, I'm not remember what it was. 5 things. So make sure you follow me on Periscope. Second, share it to Twitter. Third, share it to Periscope. Fourth one, tap on the screen for hearts on. Fifth one, make sure you type in comments and questions as well so you can interact. Again, I am padding a little bit because I'm waiting for a couple of people to join in my scope who usually show up, but they haven't shown up yet. Not sure why, so I'm sure they'll be here soon. If not, I'm just going to go ahead anyway because they can watch the replay. Easy as pie. This is Monday, which is Man Up Monday. And as I do speak every day about relationships, most days about relationships on Periscope, this one is for the men, but it's also for the ladies because this one's about Women's History Month, or I should say it's in reference to or out of respect for Women's History Month. And I'll say it now, and if people join later, I'll recap it too. How a man can deal with a feminine woman is easy. Respectfully. I mean, to be simple about it. And one thing that was shared yesterday by a friend of mine at my spiritual center, for those people who are watching who don't know where I go, I'll tell you that later. In this context, one thing that was said that I really realized was so true, and I forgot to mention, I want to mention it myself, is that for a woman, the best way a man can help a woman, because men are fixers, that's our natural gift. We are problem solvers, we get things done and we make things happen. The best thing a man can do for a woman is to let her know she doesn't need fixing. That's how he can be the most respectful for her too. You know? So Liz Art Studio. Have I seen you before? Are you new here? Let's have a look. Lisa, oh yeah, I've seen you before. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Please share this out on Twitter and on Periscope because I'm waiting for some friends to show up, but I think the notifications didn't work. Nice to see you here. Okay, there's a few more coming in now. Let's see if there's more coming. And so I want to speak to this a little bit. Interesting, the ladies are in here, but no guys are in here to watch this. So, ladies, please share this out so that the men can find this too, because they want to see this for your benefit. So, thank you, Lisa, for sharing your to our followers. So I want to speak to in particular. So let me just quickly show you the poster, which is, I found this graphic online, which is Women's History Month. See, Women's History Month, which includes all these different wonderful things that women are about. So I thought it was going to be a good graphic. So there you go. Leading the way, saving the planet, powerful, educated, courageous, beauty, celebration, all this stuff. So, nudge. There we go. Stay like there. So, really what I was bringing to the table tonight was a conversation for men who aren't watching, the replay I guess, about how they can treat women. And it comes back to really respect, appreciation, recognition of the fact that you are authentic and that you're only feminine, that you have gifts and talents, deference, because men could be much more, I won't say allowing, it's the wrong word, encouraging of feminine mastery and feminine ownership, so women can be more owning of their natural gifts in the world. And that's something I'm getting passionate about more and more this year. So we'll be speaking to men and women about that going forward. In addition, well, you can throw up some things as well. If you have any questions or thoughts about this topic, about how men can treat women positively, how do you deal with a feminine man with trust issues? Oh, you throw me a curveball. That's a two-part question. How do you deal with a feminine man? If you are more masculine than he is, he needs help. I can recommend some workshops and teachers I've worked with that really helped me, because I was in that place a bit myself. But trust issues, that's usually history-based. So two things. One is he may have had something in his background as a younger man or as a boy that put him more into a feminine mindset or a focus in his life, and it may also be combined with trust issues, not necessarily the same way, but there may be trust issues that came up from a childhood experience where he had his trust violated or he got let down and someone broke his trust. So I don't have an easy two-step answer for you, but I can tell you what the probable causes could include, because Lisa, to be honest, I can't give you a strict answer without meeting the person and talking to them. So, Mikey's wife, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. So to answer your question directly, a feminine man, it can be that he chooses or is dating women who are more masculine and don't give up the masculine role for him to step into. That was one of my problems when I was younger, was deference to them. I was so not willing to hurt them or take charge. I didn't step up. I stayed secondary to them. A mistake on my part, and didn't serve them either. So it could be that. In other ways, I'm just thinking of other ways of what they could be doing it. It could also be just cultural, what he was raised by, family-wise, in terms of the family dynamic. Maybe he was raised by a single mom, so his feminine side was strengthened, and his masculine side was absent. It wasn't taught to him. So again, lots of different answers for you. So I'm just make sure you're still watching, because I'm seeing who's on here. Yeah, Lisa, you still are. Okay. So does that help at all, Lisa? Because I'm trying to give you some answers that would hopefully give you more generic than what you're probably looking for. Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk more about it, you can reach out offline and we can talk separately and you give me more detail rather than putting it in the middle of the scope. But if you want to do that, you can direct message me over Twitter or reach out on my website. There's a bunch of stuff out there you can look at as well. All right. So it seems like quiet viewership tonight. There'll be more people on tonight, but I guess not. I'm going to hang out for a bit longer just to see. Oops, sorry, I'm just checking on my computer to see if anyone else is on. What's going on here? I think that it is all quiet on. Yeah, it's all quiet. C'est la vie. So, any other thoughts or questions? Because I think that's pretty much it. And since there's only one person watching, which I think is you, Lisa. Yes, it is. So, any other questions, thoughts before I sign off? Oh, okay. Now I see the questions have disappeared. Okay, fine. then I'm going to sign off. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward scope. Simple. Say this is that men, how you can deal with a woman, feminine woman, respectfully, and that means. Oh, let me add one piece to this. As I'm thinking about it, since you mentioned about the feminine man, how a man can be treated with a feminine woman is being his masculine, to own his place and step up to respect, honor, and lead a woman in a feminine and respectful way. There's a whole bigger piece of conversation I can put into this, but truthfully, men grow more by pressure than support. I would say men grow more by challenge than support. Yes, in a way. Mr. Gomez, nice to have you here. Yeah, challenge is better than pressure. Yeah, I understand you meant direct challenge. We grow through challenge because part of what men's masculine path is overcoming obstacles and achieving results, and that usually puts a challenge in our way to get there, whatever that's a business work or how you doing? I'm good. Just summarizing the scope tonight. The topic basically, but a feminine role is in support. Well, a feminine. See, men can support women and women support men. From masculine to feminine, feminine to masculine, it can work. But in terms of how the feminine grows, is in support of a bigger vision, in loving sisterhood with other women, and in polarity with a masculine partner. The feminine can grow in different ways. And the feminine is a much bigger, powerful thing. I'm giving you really like just surface descriptions and information right now. There's a lot more to it than that. Truth be told, most of my clients are women who have lost touch with their feminine or have had difficulty owning it because of the environment they're in, or because of the men they've dated, or because of the way they were raised. So a large part of my coaching work is with women who have desire to own their feminine more and maybe don't know how to access it. And so a lot of the work I do, is surprisingly from a male point of view, is to show them how they can step into that gracefully and inspired in their power. So that's kind of the work I do with a lot of my clients. But back to the topic tonight, because this event for men, is that for men more than anything else, we need to be more aligned to our masculine heart, because that will encourage the feminine heart. And it will also be more respectful to feminine women too. And women who are in the masculine will find the masculine heart won't yield to them, which means they're doing this, they will soften into their feminine. I mean, it's a cumbersome visual aid to do it that way, but it's kind of what I mean. You know, it's like, because when my past dating experience in my earlier 20s and 30s, I would date women because I was attracted to very strong women, and so I was attracted to women who were in their masculine, not realizing they were in their masculine, and we ended up doing this. And being the caring, nice guy I was, I go, okay, honey, you win. I'll be in support of them, which was great for a few months, maybe a few weeks, and then they're like, where's the guy gone? The balance seems so hard, either macho or not taking action. Okay, yeah, right. That's not going to be manly. Lisa, see, you're missing a piece. It isn't a balance between macho and feminine. There's macho and masculine, which are two different things. And I talk about it in my work, in my book, and I've talked about it before. So here's the Cliff Notes version. Well, you know what? I'm sorry to hear that, but John Williams, huh? Well, sir, you are basically just becoming irrelevant here. I don't block people often, but when you do that, you get blocked. Lisa, so Cliff Notes about macho versus masculine. That was macho, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out. Macho versus masculine is very simple. The macho man is one who is driven by ego and driven by self-interest only. That's primarily. Yeah, that was an extreme example, but it was that. Masculine man, who is the true man that a feminine woman would want to be with, is a man who's focused on a vision and purpose greater than himself, is about a legacy last beyond him, who's driven by his heart, purpose, and vision. And the way it's defined is like a masculine man is strong spine and open heart. So he has power and dignity, he has clarity and direction, and he has a givingness that is bigger than who he is. He has a caring and passion for the world that is important. The macho man doesn't really care about anything beyond himself. And that's how quickly you know the difference between macho and masculine. So that's the piece that you may be missing, Lisa. So hopefully that gives you a sense of what sort of man fits better with a feminine woman, if that's what you're looking for. Oh, you're welcome. This is in my book and it's in my work. And that's why I help my women clients own their magnificence, so that way they won't settle for less than an authentic masculine man. So Hope that helps. Gives you some clarity at least. So thank you, Lisa, for asking the question. You gave me fuel to explain it. So I'm glad I could help. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I've never been macho, but now I can be proud and masculine. Good. You know, that's something that, frankly, Greg, that's something, frankly, that I went through big time. I didn't want to be macho because it wasn't what I wanted. I was more in my feminine heart because of the work I did with being in spiritual journey and being a counselor. And it kept messing up my relationships. And in 2007, I met some great teachers, and I've been on this journey since then. So it's been almost 9 years of really defining and understanding the masculine and feminine polarity that isn't macho and it isn't weak. Understanding that how women can be powerful in the feminine, men powerful in the masculine, and it works. And it's also the greatest sexual polarity you can have too. Like magnets it's like poles on a magnet. So it's, yeah, so having that is awesome. So I'm glad you got that, Greg. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I could add that to your understanding. It's something I learnt powerfully, transformationally, and it helped a lot. Yeah, and that's why I describe it. I mean, I've learnt from different teachers, and I've really sort of broken down to what, for me, is what the most simplest way of describing it is, so you get it. Yeah, machismo is an ego-based. I'd say that if anything, it's like the masculine is more like a higher self or an advanced way of looking at things. Maybe a way of putting it too. So, yeah. So I hope that helps. Glad you could be here. How do you quickly realize the difference between boys and men? Well, boys are macho. Boys are ego-driven, penis-driven, balls-driven. You know, men I think the men you're talking about are the ones that are masculine. Men is the one who's matured into his heart, into his work, into his real work. Because there are a lot of men out there who are real boys, and that's the same thing. They're in their macho, limited mind way of thinking. Masculine men are up to big things, up to good stuff, not just up to their own good or their own tricks, as it were. If that makes sense. So, does that help, Lisa? I mean, I'm guessing where you're answering the question, because again, there are many boys running around in adult bodies who don't have a clue about how to function, and that's back in the macho, bad boy, limited, selfish way of doing life and doing love too. So women don't win out of that. They may be excited by it, but it's more of an escape from something they really want. It's not healthy. At least I don't believe it's healthy. Any more questions? Any thoughts? Because you've asked some good ones, so I appreciate them. Keeping me on my toes. I don't think I've been in a relationship with a man yet. Well, Lisa, there's time. I don't. Having not seeing a picture or any information about you, except your profile, which is doesn't help me a lot. So I can't tell you if you've had. Okay, well, then it's time. I mean, to be honest, and hopefully this will help you get some clarity about what you're choosing. And if you want, and Lisa, let's be clear. If you want help, this is my work. So if you want to reach out and get support, I do help my clients with this to attract a healthy relationship and the right partner they really want. That's my passion, my service, and my work. Since my favorite friend isn't here tonight in the scope, and that's it's your birthday too. Mine today. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me too. Sorry, I'm if I'm in notes. Here we go. Looking for my cheat sheets because one of my favorite friends isn't here tonight. She's not one in my scope, and I'm feeling like lonely without her. Lisa, thank you, Lisa. Go here if you want to talk further. That's my website, barryselby.com/consult. You can get information there. You're welcome. Thank you for the birthday greetings. I have been bold and changed my bio in my Facebook, in my Periscope handle, with a little PayPal link. There's a little tip jar. So if you feel moved by my work and you want to support me financially, feel free to go there. Just tap on the link and it'll go straight to PayPal, and you can donate anything you want. So if you do friends and family, by the way, I think you can do it through that one, so you don't have to pay any fees. Or I don't either way. Anyway, so that was a little self-plug promotion. But again, if you're looking for more help in your relationship, this is the link to have a discovery session. It's a 30-minute conversation, my time, free to you. Just sign up and we can talk further and see if what I have will help you. All right? Hey, you two. Nice to have you here. What kind of work do I do? Have you not been watching my scopes? I'm a love and relationship teacher, expert, and guide. And a 49er, huh? It's like you asked me a question like that. You obviously need my scopes. You should be following me so I can teach you more stuff in the future. I'm kidding. It's okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, you two. So tonight's topic for you, just coming in for the recap, was because of, in honor of Women's History Month, which is March, I wanted to do a little talk about relationship and romance and Thank you, I'm glad you do. Rags is Rags. Erica, nice to have you here. So I was talking about how men can treat women out of respect and deference and appreciation. So it's your birthday, it's also your anniversary. Wow, I love that. So nice to have you here. And you too. I always love seeing you too in my scope. It's a pleasure to see you both here. So yeah, so that was the topic tonight. And it's been quiet. Been some good questions. Yeah, you got one too many S's in there. Are you getting spell check going wrong on your phone over there? So yeah, this is my birthday. I've done a couple of scopes today. I wasn't doing many because I had other things going on. And my Facebook wall is plastered with happy birthdays. It's kind of fun. There's like 400 comments on there so far. It's getting a bit full day. But thank you for all the love and support, and thanks for joining me for my scope today. Any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up. How long have we been doing this work? Unofficially, probably 20 plus years. Officially, for the last 4 or 5. I've been a spiritual counselor for the first 16 years, but really moved into. Oh, you're on iOS tonight with autocorrect. So you have an iOS and an Android device. Okay, I didn't know that. But my book came out in 2014. Oh, I should show you the picture of my book so you can see that at least. It's in it somewhere. Come here. There it is. I have it all packed away. This is my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's on my website. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's on Amazon. It's on my website. Physical book. In ebook. It's on Amazon's Kindle as well. And you get it from my site right now. Where's my next scope? It'll be sometime tomorrow. My schedule's been a bit up in the air. Enjoyed your comment in earlier scope. Traveling halfway across the world with one suitcase. Oh yeah. That was part of the getting out of comfort zone stuff. Yes. Actually, Lisa, that book. Let me qualify. 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's 50 principles for healthy relationships for singles, couples, men, women, gay or straight. So if you're single or in a relationship, the book will help you. If you're single, my coaching will help you even more. That's a biased statement on my part, just to be honest. But I love helping my clients attract what they really deserve and desire, because I'm really, frankly, saddened to see people heartbroken and hurt from bad relationship choices. I've had enough of my own, and so I wouldn't want that on anybody's plate, even my ex's. So I'm focused on and serving, particularly women, or the men can coach with me too. But we're helping women to really own their beauty and attract the relationship they want. Helping men who want to heal their hearts too, because we get wounded too. I've plenty of scars in my own heart from past relationships. So I help mostly women, but occasionally men who want help too, for clarity, openness to attract the right relationship that really matches where they're going and who they are. So that's my work, my vision, my mission. Yeah. It's a good summary. So again, thanks for the love, thanks for the hearts. Is that it? Any more questions? Mr. Gomez, you can bounce back in. I guess you got kicked out or something, but nice to have you here. Yeah, the balloons are because it's birthday day today. And for those people coming in late, I did talk about this earlier, and I put a plug in my profile my Periscope bio. Oh, your app crashed. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you're in now. I did put in my bio for Facebook, Periscope. I keep saying Facebook. In my Periscope bio, I put a link for PayPal, so I do take donations for my birthday. Selfishly. You have to watch the replay for the full discussion. Okay, yeah. No, so you can go back you can watch the replay. If you're on Periscope or online, you can watch it if you go to periscope.tv/barryselby. So you can watch it online. So, yeah. So that's it, I think. Any questions or thoughts before I hang up? Or sign off? Or stop broadcast, whatever that is? Any questions, thoughts? I have a few more minutes. I've got time if you want to ask more questions. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mr. Gomez. It's good to see you and nice to be back in my scope. I know you were in the scope earlier, so it's good to have you here too. Ariane. By the way, are you guys in Perry Dudes? Because if you're not in Perry Dudes, come join us. Go to perrydudes.com. There's that here somewhere too. Yeah, there's some for the guys, and for the girls there's Perry Girls, but Perry Dudes. Perry Dudes. There you go. perrydudes.com. I don't have the .com on there for some reason. But that's where you can go if you want to join the guys group. I'm one of the leaders of that group, and I definitely welcome you to come join us. We're about men, for men, helping men be better men. So yeah, we'll come join us. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. perrydudes.com. Just click on the link. It goes to the Facebook group. Just come and join us. We're growing it up. We're the brother organization to Perry Girls. There's 10,000 plus women in it, and so the guys are just getting started. We're about 180 guys. We've got a long way to go. But we welcome you to come join us, and we have good discussions and good Periscope broadcasts, daily assignments, some fun stuff we're building out, and we'd always use some good men in the group too. All right, I think that's about it. Pair of dudes is $3.99 there. Exactly. And exactly that was the plug from the other scope we did last week. That was, yeah, I like that. $3.99. It was Larry did that one. Yeah. So thanks for joining us. Any questions, thoughts before I sign off? I think that's about it. Any questions, thoughts? No? Well, anybody's missing this can watch the replay. About signed off. And you're welcome. Glad you were here. Pleasure to have you watch the scope, folks. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And I'll be back on again soon. Yes, Lisa, reach out. I'd love to support you. It's time for you, definitely. And take care of yourselves, all right? I'll be back on again tomorrow to scope. I'm not sure what time. It's usually around the middle of the day, but I got late today. Actually, it's going to be late tomorrow. I've got other calls, yeah. So I'll talk to you soon, all right? Take care of yourself, folks. Have a wonderful evening, and watch the replay if you missed it. Vicky, watch the replay. You're just getting in after I signed off. Sorry, lady. But I'll be back on again. Oops, let's see profiles, see who these people are. Yeah, Vicky, nice to have you here. But I'm signing off, so please watch the replay. Thanks for the hearts, thanks for the love. It's my birthday, so I'm celebrating. And my Periscope bio, as I mentioned before, has a little PayPal donation button if you want to put some money in the tip jar. But anyway, today's talk was good fun, and if you missed it, please watch the replay from the beginning. I covered the topic a few times, but you'll get the gist of it from the beginning. And I'll be back again soon. All right? Take care.